Hey guys, Xfer Sonance here, back to our video. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the basics on how you can make your own tag house bases in Serum. So we'll be going over 3 types of bases. First, the saw base. The sub base. And the 808 bass. So let's straight dive into it. Let's start off with the saw bass. By the way, all the presets are coming from the Dirty Tag Pack, so it's linked down below if you want to check it out. Let's start off with the inner preset. Sounding like this. So first make sure to put it down 2 octaves, because it's the saw bass. Besides that, we want to bring down the randomness because it's a bass and that button keeps it mono. So at least we want to have 1 oscillator in mono. That's why we put it down. Then let's add a second oscillator. This one will be detuned, so it will be giving more of the top end sound of the bass. Just like this. So now we're gonna shape the envelope. First bring down the sustain. Still around here, and a little bit less decay as well. Put up the release a little bit. And make sure to enable the mono legato, so we don't have any overlapping notes. Now we're gonna add a little bit more punch to the bass, so we're gonna make a really short envelope and route it to the chorus pitch of both oscillators. Just like this. Then we're gonna shape the filter. We'll be using low 24. So it already sounds more like a bass sound right now. Make sure to put up the drive as well to add some more harmonics and distortion. And then route envelope 1 to the cutoff. Till you got a nice sound. Around here sounds quite clean, so we're gonna keep it like this. Shape envelope 3 as well for the punch. Just like this. So now we're gonna head over to the effects. First some hyperdimension. And a little bit of dimension to give it some perceived whiteness. Then we can add some distortion. As you can hear, but I don't really like the distortion on the saw bass, so I choose to leave it out. And then to finish it off, just a little bit of compression. Drag back the threshold a little bit, just to control the bass a little bit more. Just like this. So that's it for the saw bass. So now we're gonna dive into 808 bass. Like you hear in those newer style tag house tracks, which flips the R&B songs like our Craze does. So we'll be making this bass sound. So let's start off with Serum with the inner presets. First we're gonna choose for the sine wave, lower down 2 octaves. You can barely hear it, but it will turn out dope, so first of all turn on the randomness. Shape the wavetable a little bit to add some more harmonics. Lower down the sustain a little bit, put up the release. Enable the mono to avoid overlapping notes. Then shape envelope 3 like this. Just a really short envelope to put on the chorus pitch. So we got an 808 kind of effect. Just a short one. Then we're gonna add some more distortion. Put up the drive quite a bit. Just like this. Then you can tweak it with a post filter. A little bit too much distortion in my opinion, so drag it down a little bit. And again, add some more compression to control the bass sound a little bit more. With quite a long attack. And put up the gain to get to a nice loudness. And that's what it is for the Tech House 808. So it's quite a simple one, but it really does the job in those Tech House tracks. So now we're gonna dive into the Tech House sub bass. So let's start off with the inner preset. Let's go for sine wave for oscillator A. And a square wavetable for oscillator B. And then just 2 octaves and 1 octave down, one for the higher harmonics. And just add a little bit of release. And a mono legato. And a mono just to avoid the overlapping notes. And we're also gonna add a little bit of punch to the first oscillator. Then we're gonna add a filter with the effects section. Just around here. And then just completely distort the sound. With the diode one and change the filter to the low 12. And then just shape it a little bit more. So we only have the sub part of the bass. As you can hear, it's quite an aggressive bass, but it really fills up the low end pretty nicely. So that's it for the sub bass. I think we made a lot of cool basses in this video. So besides that, if you like the video, please drop a like, leave a comment. If you want to see more sound design tutorials, let me know as well. And see you all in the next videos.